What's up, y'all? It's Nino Daniel, and today I am sitting down and chatting with a few cast members and the director of Wicked Part 1, courtesy of Universal Pictures, and big thanks to Movies More Fun for this opportunity. Let's go ahead and get started. Oh my gosh, I cannot even believe this. Ariana Grande, Cynthia Erivo, thank you so much for taking some time to sit with me today. How are you feeling? What's going through your mind right now?
Wild. This has been a really wonderful, crazy, wild journey. We're deeply, deeply grateful to be here, to have been able to do this. Yeah.
Just deep gratitude. We really are. We're almost over the rainbow.
It's so crazy.
For part one.
For part one.
Definitely, yeah. There's a lot to be thankful for. I'm super thankful that a movie like this is out and that you both are representing two of the most beloved characters. Because this is such a high-ticket movie, what was the first thing that y'all saw when you got to set? What were you exposed to? How did that feel? Tell me a little bit more.
Was the first thing we saw was
Our dorm room.
That was
very special.
Yeah, but intimate.
Intimate, yeah. But even there, every single detail, the books were all written in our character's point of view. Every single picture had a picture in it. Every frame and every, piece.
Yeah. It was all picked for us. All the set designers and the prop masters really paid great attention to what these women would need in their spaces. And it meant a great deal.
So thoughtful.
And then you move out to Shiz and it's just huge.
Huge.
And there's a running moat with water in it. And there's a stairway up into the very top of Shiz. It just was insane to see. And I always joke that it looked like Venice.
Right.
Like summer in Venice. Because that's what it felt like. There was always sunshine in this place. There's so much work went into creating this world.
Yeah.
Definitely. There's so many good details in this film that I think audience members are going to catch on to in their second or third viewing for sure. One of the really nice aspects about this film is that you both did your singing live. Now, stepping into the roles of Glinda and Elphaba, two beloved musical theater characters, was there any pressure or stress that you felt going into having to sing live, and how did that look like for y'all on set?
Go on, you take them.
I think it didn't really feel like pressure for us at that point. It felt like just what these women needed to do. Was sing, and we were very excited about the live singing aspect of it, and our sound department was so incredible. So when you're watching it, it looks like a professional recording, but it's because they had mics in her hat, in my blouse, in above us, around us.
They turned the set into essentially a recording studio.
Truly.
So you could hear the sound from anywhere.
That's so cool that there was so much setup done for y'all to feel comfortable using your talents with your voice. Now, I want to wrap this up with asking you if you could describe your director, Jon M. Chu, in one word. What word would you pick?
We love him
In
so
a
much.
word?
In a word, perfect.
Yes. Good word.
Folks, the director of Wicked Part 1 and 2, Jon M. Chu, thank you so much for taking a moment to sit down with me. As you went into this movie and walking through the set and the process of everything, how did you feel, and what are your hopes for audience members to take away after watching this?
I would say the heart and the emotion of what I felt when I first saw it on stage. I would hope that this movie gives wonder and curiosity to some kid out there, and I would hope that would be in this movie.
I love that you bring up childlike wonder, especially because this movie does have such an elaborate level of imagination with the set pieces, with the extras, with the music, with everything. Did you ever find yourself kind of going back into your inner child and saying oh, I wish you could see what we're doing now? And how did that go for you walking through the set and seeing everything?
Every day was like that. I walked onto Munchkinland, and you're on the yellow brick road, and you can't believe that this is your yellow brick road, and you see Galinda and her bubble on the thing, and there's hundreds and hundreds of extras. You can walk into any building there. Emerald City, walking down, we have a 60-ton train that we actually have that runs on a track, and you're walking in, and we had 7'7" people, we had 3'3" people. It was this beautiful collection of people, and the life and the ambition of Emerald City with cobblestones and dancers. I mean, it was unlike anything I had ever been a part of before.
Okay, so to wrap wrap this up, earlier when I chatted with Ariana and Cynthia, they said the word that describes you would be perfect as a director. And we've seen a whole bunch of like their behind the scenes footage of how they reacted getting the roles of Galinda and Elphaba. What would have your social feed look like knowing, oh my gosh, for Wicked's part 1 and 2, we booked Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo? Like, talk to me about that a little bit.
I'm really glad we found each other. We couldn't have made this movie without the two of them. We wouldn't have made this movie if you couldn't find those two. Like, very specifically at this moment, Cynthia speaks a soul into Elphaba's words that we've heard so many times. That makes this a necessity right now. And Galinda speaks her words, even through the Ariana Grande persona, this most popular girl in the world, that she's finding a new way of herself in this movie. Even the way she puts her name at the end of the movie and changing her name actually in it as Ariana Grande Butera. Like, to me, she's a new person in that, and that's a hard thing, transition and change. And those two representing that, to me, is so magical and is what the movie is actually about within their relationship. And so I'm excited for people to see that.
I'm so excited. Jeff Goldblum, Jonathan Bailey, thank you so much for sitting down and joining me. How are you doing today?
Great. We're very happy to be here.
Ask us, how do I feel now that we're cozy playing? If we were a bell, if we were a salad, we'd be tossing our dressing.
Okay, so I have to also ask, because this is going to stand the test of time, what song of yours from Wicked do you have stuck in your head? What's going to be that one that you remember forever?
I am a sentimental man.
That's my song. I don't know about that. Well, his song, Dancing Through Life. Or no, I think I'm mixing it up with Great American Hero. I'm floating on air. I said, believe it or not, I'm floating on air.
Okay, so to wrap this up, what would you tell the people at home watching this interview as to the one reason why they should go see Wicked?
For 10,000 reasons, I can't.
It's a cinematic event for the whole family, and it will blow your mind. And I think it's a very rare thing to see a film that you know you're going to be watching in 50 years' time.
Thank you so much, Jonathan, Jeff, Cynthia, Ariana, Jon M, the director. Wicked Part 1, courtesy of Universal Pictures, is in theaters now. Be sure to check it out. And special thanks to my friends at Movies More Fun for this opportunity. My name is Nino Daniel. I will see you at the next one. Bye!